welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new, I'm Caroline. So today we are obviously looking a little different. I mean, long hair, what? Who is she? Honestly, I definitely prefer myself with shorter hair, but this was fun, and I'm gonna show you guys how I did this look. And it's just a whole get ready with me video. I also did my makeup for you guys, and so yeah, stay tuned if you want to see how I did that. Also, I got a new camera and like a lighting setup, because before I would use my phone and it was a little blurry. It would upload like fuzzy on YouTube and not the best lighting. So I'm hoping I got things kind of figured out to where it looks better for you guys and you guys can kind of see a little bit better on what is going on. Enough talking, on with the video. So let's address the elephant in the room. I cut off my eyebrow. I don't know if you can tell. It was clearly an accident, but I just thought I would address that. We will color it in. So first I go in with concealer. If I'm looking over here, it's because I have a mirror. So I don't do primer because it breaks me out. At least the few primers that I've tried, it breaks me out, and they got really good reviews. So I just skipped a step. I don't think it's that necessary. Clearly I am not a professional, so you do you. If you have any good primer suggestions, let me know. So I'm gonna use the Covergirl Clean Invisible Concealer, and I put a little bit of concealer under my eyes, and of course I have a little zit right here. Don't know if you can see, and a little bit on my chin, a tad on my nose, and a little bit right here. And then I'm gonna take this brush. It's the buffing brush, and I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this out. Next, I'm going to go ahead and move on to setting it. I'm going to use this Airspun Loose Face Powder Original Formula. I'm going to go ahead and set that. So while this sits, I'm going to go ahead and go right into eyeshadow. I'm going to use this Milani Pure Passion eyeshadow palette. This is the Real Techniques base shadow brush. I'm gonna go in with this color and like mix them till it be like a light medium. Top that off. It goes more on my crease, but like kind of all over the lid, and then we'll blend it in a minute. So it looks like that. And then I'm going to take this brush. It's another Real Techniques brush, and this is the Deluxe Crease brush. And I'm just going to go ahead and just lightly, like just blend it and make it look smooth. And I do that on both sides. I'm honestly not too careful with my eyeshadows. Some people are like really precise. I feel like when I'm doing like an all-over base kind of like that, I feel like I don't have to be that careful. I'm going to go in with this darker shade, put it on the outer corner. And now obviously that looks crazy. So I'm going to take that Deluxe Crease brush again, and I'm just going to blend it out.
So
next, you can already tell my hair is starting to dry and be a little bit on the crazy side. So just please ignore that. So next I'm going to go ahead and take the same palette, and I'm going to dip into this lighter color right here. And I'm just going to lightly put it on the inside of my lid with my finger just to kind of brighten it up, because we kind of put that other color all over. So I'm just trying to kind of brighten it up a tad. And then we're going to blend it again. And then finally for eyeshadow, I'm going to take this glitter color. And I'm just going to take my finger, dip right into it, and then put it on the like inner corner of my eye. So I'm going to go ahead and take this brush, and I'm going to go ahead and just blend it where it like creases right here and on top, just so it doesn't look so harsh. Like I rubbed it on with my finger. And I do the same thing on this eye. So many people ask me at school how I do my makeup, and I don't feel like I'm that great at it, but I feel like I'm like one of the few kids at my school that wears makeup in my high school. So I feel like everyone's like, oh my god, you actually like take time to do your makeup, and I'm like, it's fun to me. Next, let's wipe our hands. Next, I'm going to take this big brush. It's the Total Face brush. This is like a $1 brush that I got off of e.l.f. And then I think they have like a 50% off sale too. So like you can get these brushes for like super cheap. And I had it for a long time, I'm not going to lie. I honestly need to invest in new brushes. But for now, it's honestly fine. So I'm just going to sweep where we put that translucent powder. Look how crazy it gets. This is why I straighten it all the time. I'm not saying that's healthy, but okay. So next, and take another e.l.f. palette. This is the Total Face palette, and it has like a blush and contour. So in case you can kind of tell, I have a little bit of a bigger nose, which is unfortunate, but it's fine. I'm gonna take this brush. This is another e.l.f. brush. This is the bronzing e.l.f. brush. See how many times you can say brush. And then I'm going to take this color. It's like just the darker contour shade. I'm just going very straight on with it with that color. And that kind of just makes it a little bit darker. Do the same thing on the other side. I just kind of do this with whatever's left over on the brush at the top of my nose. Next, I'm going to take that foundation or the concealer brush that we just had used earlier, and I'm just going to kind of lightly blend it with the remaining concealer. And I'm going to take this brush again and just make sure all that bronzer is off. As you can see, I'm very effective. And I'm going to go ahead and dip into this pink little blush color. Tap it. Smile. So next, what I'm going to go ahead and do is I have a lot of e.l.f. products because they're affordable and cruelty-free, so that's great. This is the e.l.f. Heart Defensor highlight, and it is coffee and cream, so obviously that's the coffee and the cream. I just use the cream side. The coffee side is obviously too dark for my skin tone, but it would be like pretty on as on your eyelids or something if you want to like make it an eyeshadow. But I just take my finger and I just dip into it. Honestly, I feel like no one highlights here, but I feel like it looks pretty when you highlight a little by where we put our blush. In all honesty, I don't contour here, so I don't really put any highlight here because I don't know, I just feel like it looks weird that I don't have contour but I'm highlighting. So I'm going to take this NYX Professional Makeup Vinyl Liquid Eyeliner. Hope you can read that. God, I'm not good at that. I'm gonna go ahead and just put it on my eyes. This is honestly probably the hardest part of my whole entire makeup routine. I hate doing eyeliner. Like, it really makes the look. I just hate doing it. couldn't tell, let me explain. I just grab my eye and I kind of pull it a little bit. It's probably not the best for your skin, but I just pull it and then put this horizontally and do that across. This part's just so hard. Even if you're like a pro, eyeliner is obviously so hard. So what I would recommend is getting this e.l.f. like eyeliner mascara remover, and you can legit just rub a part that you messed up and it fixes it. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and take the Lash it's the Lash Sensational? I'll just show it to you guys. Sensational, oh my god. I'm such an idiot. Okay, it's Lash Sensational. I don't know what else to say about it. It's by Maybelline New York. I'm just gonna go ahead and put on mascara. And then obviously I'm going to do the other side as well. And now that that's done, I think I'm gonna have to run to the bathroom and take that off. So BRB. I normally wouldn't fill my eyebrows unless it's like a really like special occasion, but today obviously we have to. So I forgot to mention, this is the TréStique. I don't really know how you say that, but there that is. It's like a wax. I got it for Christmas from my sister, so that's pretty dope. So it's not like perfect, but I feel like I have fairly nice eyebrows besides this one that I cut off. So I'm just gonna comb through it with this e.l.f. It's like the same as the other brushes. It's the brown lash wand. And I'm also just gonna kind of comb through any of the eyelashes that are kind of like clumping together. Next, it's time for a lip product. So I'm gonna go ahead and take just a random chapstick. My favorite chapsticks change like all the time. And I'm just gonna put that on. Pop that back in the drawer. And then I'm gonna take this NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the color Abu Dhabi. It says Abu Dhabi. I'm gonna go ahead and for a light tint, go ahead and put that on. So that's our finished makeup look. So clearly my hair is not done. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna go off camera and blow dry it. I feel like naturally I would show you how I blow dry it, but I feel like everyone knows how to blow dry their hair. I feel like that's not really a tutorial. I think I'm actually gonna put extensions in today for just fun, and I'll show you how I do that. We are back from intermission. Actually already straightened the roots of my hair, like just from here, from like here down to here, just because I feel like I can't curl my hair all the way up to here. So that means it's going to be frizzy here and then like smooth curls here. So that's why I did that, but I did that off camera after I blow dried my hair. So I'm actually going to be putting in extensions today. So this is what the extensions look like. They're actually Zala premium hair extensions, and they're 100% human hair, so it's Remy hair. And I got them in the shade, I believe it was cinnamon. I'll link down everything that I use down below. They look like this, and it's real human hair, so I can like straighten it, curl it, do whatever I want to it. And as you can see, it blends pretty well in with my hair. So we're gonna curl that because Clearly, I have a very blunt haircut and it's short, so like if I had very thin layered hair, it would probably just blend right into it straight, whereas my blunt cut's not gonna obviously blend in with this hair. Also have to tell you guys one more thing. My hair curler, she's rough. She's in rough condition. I'm a little embarrassed to show it because I've had one hair curler my whole entire life and it's shared. It's not even mine. It's shared with all my sisters. It looks like this. It's extremely rough. I don't know if this is safe. Okay. Dance time while this heats up. Our next step is just gonna be, I have a lot of hair, so I'm gonna actually like just avoid this piece. This takes away a lot of the bulk from my hair by just braiding away some of the pieces. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to take this piece and fold it like over, and I'm going to pin it. And then do the same thing with the other one. I feel like this 3 weft one will be good. Unclipped all the wefts, and then I start with the middle weft, this one, and I just find the center of my head, and I just clip it down. Let's put all the hair extensions in before we curl it, and then afterwards we'll get curling. So clearly we have a lot of blending out to do. Next, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of like split my hair into half. So I'm going to go ahead and start like with smaller pieces. Just like wrapping it around. And I'm just going to hold it for a little bit. And then I'm just going to kind of pull it down, just because I don't like when it looks super tight like that. And then we're gonna do it again and keep going. That's what that side's gonna look like. I have to grab hairspray and it's underneath me. Big sexy hairspray, and it's just like one of the mini ones. That's what this side looks like, clearly. So now we're gonna do the other side. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys stuck till the end and give this video a nice big like and subscribe. Comment down below some content, like fashion, lifestyle content that you want to see, and I'll try to get to it. I mean, I only have 15 subscribers right now, but I think we'll grow. Share it with your friends, y'all. No, but on a serious note, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys are staying safe. Bye!